not going above it. That'll be a line that we draw to make sure we're not going superior of that, because we're superior that we're no longer in the hip, no longer in glutes, or in other areas you don't want to be in. All right. So I palpate this all the way down. Once I find a nice PSIS, I draw both out. It's a good marker. And we'll use this again once we do some of the glutes as well. All right. So I've had that. I go palpate to the center here. I'm walking it up. I'm going to try and walk off the base of the sacrum so I get soft tissue to find out where L5 is going to be at. That helps me kind of guide to make sure I am over the sacrum and I'm not in the lumbar spine. Okay. So I have that right here. And honestly, sometimes those spinous process sacrums are a little tough to palpate. Hers are actually pretty easy to palpate. Okay. Big circles. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3. That's really going to give me 27, 28, bladder 54, and 31, 32. It's going to give me all 5 spots that I really need. Okay. So I'm going to measure out bladder 54 here. So again, I'm going from S3, and you're from S3 to S4. Midline use S3 is a pretty good marker to go from because that's the midpoint where piriformis is. So once I find that, I'm going 3 fingers, slightly a little bit more from midline to match up with hers. Now, once I put my finger here, I can really feel I'm falling off the base of the sacrum, which is what I want. That's going to zone me in as far as where I want to be at. So I put my depth check through there. I'm going straight in to kind of hit the lateral base of the sacrum. My next needle is going to be slightly inferior and 10 degrees, 5 degrees. Because if I have to go, say 40 millimeters to get through the glutes there, that 5 degrees at the beginning is going to be a big 5 degrees at the end. Okay, so I don't have to have huge angulation. If I end up trying to angle it this way to get through it, I'm probably gonna be way too shallow being glutes, but I'm not gonna get the depth. So if you feel like you're too far medial here, you have to move over close to the lateral edge. Because the more you angle it this way to go over the edge, you're just gonna be in glutes, you're not gonna get the depth you want to get the piriformis. Okay. So again, I just go a place and a drop here for 31 and 32. There, and I'm going 2 finger breaths lateral from midline. Again, I've got to cheat just a little bit here for her. If I go the full distance, I'm going to be running right into it. And for her, if you didn't do the 1.5, you're probably okay because you can find a nice depression right here. But sometimes that can throw you. I'm at 27, 28, 4, 31. So again, I always recommend, if you think it's some kind of sacroiliitis, always recommend doing 27, 28 first. That's gonna be really good confirmation for you. I'm gonna try 40s. You don't have any issues, do you?